Hey, hi, hello again. This is Dr. Rao, and this video vignette is for my students, of course. And this one, I promised you in an earlier video. This one is called or entitled Leading Horses to Water. And I grew up in Texas, and we had this expression, which you may have heard, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And the idea there is that, well, pretty much what it says, you know. And the analogy to college or to any course, I suppose, is you can present the course to the students, but they're not necessarily going to learn. You know, I've struggled with this thought a little bit, quite a bit actually, over the last few weeks since the beginning of the course, and I think not only do I have the obligation to you as my students, and hopefully my learners, to do a little bit more than just leading you to the water. I'm going to try to stick your muzzle into the water, you know. And if you drink, then that's good. If you don't, well, then that's up to you. But and I don't want anyone to take this as an insult, but I know from my own personal life, currently especially, there are just so many obligations, so many things going on. Most of us have so many things vying for our time, for our attention, for our energy, for all of our resources that, you know, if there's not some obligation to do something, we let it slide, not necessarily out of sloth or forgetfulness, but just because we have conflicting priorities. So what this means in terms of the course is that I'm restructuring the grading part of the course a little bit. I told you in the beginning of the course your grade would be based primarily on your project, and that's still true. But I'm building in more required activities, specifically watching these videos and commenting on them, to make sure that you have at least had a chance to hear, watch, view, benefit from, whatever you want to call it, to experience the messages I would like for you to hear. And then, you know, whether you assimilate them, pay attention to them or not, you know, that's going to be up to you. And most of you, I think, are going to be paying attention, going to be learning something, and something that you'll take away with you that's valuable for your future careers. So anyhow, that's what I have to say on this thing about leading horses to water, and in this case, putting their muzzles actually in the stream and hoping they drink. So anyhow, that's another one in the series on your grade. And although I have a different bias, this is what I'm doing in this course. And in another message, I will be talking to you about my personal bias about higher education. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.